And our Masters ladies are underway here at the Battle 2023. Our ladies are in lane 1, Bounty Storm. In lane 2, Pure Fitness 1. In lane 3, NCC. In lane 4, FSP Forever Young. Lane 5, Namib Warrior Ants. Lane 6, BST Old Not Cold. And then lane 7, Ghetto Goats. Remember, it is a staggered start. As we wait and see, you can see that the top 2 teams had a massive head start, and off goes team 3 and 4. That is NCC as well as FSP Forever Young, while Bounty Storm move into their cardio section. That is station 1. The Masters here will have 30 calories on the assault bike, the assault runner, as well as the assault rower. And remember, as I repeated in the previous in the previous heats, when you go into that station 1 with the cardio, station 1 means you stay in your cardio equipment that you are on. So if you start with the row, you stay on the row. If you start with the run, you stay on the run, and so on. And all these ladies are on to, or most of the ladies are on to station 1 already. And you can see just a couple of these teams now left behind. And massive, massive lead for the top 3 teams in this final. So we see our leaders there in lane number 1. They are moving into their second buy-in. That is our Bounty Storm. And our Masters ladies in lane number 1 are just absolutely destroying it right now. And here comes lane number 2, Pure Fitness 1. And off they go once again. Lane number 1. They are looking very, very comfortable at the moment. They got those clean and jerks. Remember, they got 30 reps. And as we've seen in the previous 2 heats of foundational and scaled, it's been a really, really hard task for the ladies. But I don't think it's going to be a problem for our ladies that are in the lead at the moment. Bounty Storm, they are looking very, very comfortable on those clean and jerks with the worm. 60 kgs. And here come the rest of the field. They're all into their next round of buy-ins. But with a big lead, Bounty Storm. Trying to chase them down is Pure Fitness 1, NCC, FSB Forever Young. And then their own little battle at the moment is lane 5, 6, and 7. Namib Warriors, Warrior Ants, BST, Old Not Cold, and Ghetto Goats. However, anything can happen. We've seen a couple of leads being squandered here. And we'll see if we'll see the same thing here in the Masters final. But don't go anywhere, guys. Next up, we got that all ever exciting open heat final. That will be next up. So hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, comment who's your favorite team, and then hit that bell notification so you know exactly when we upload that video. Straggling control that. I do believe that would be a no rep. So what they're looking for is clean and jerk over the head, but when they bring it down onto the shoulder, there needs to be control. And if there's no control, then it will be a no rep. But as I said, lane 1 just look comfortable. They got great technique. I would assume that they do have a worm at their box. You can see that they have been, they are accustomed to the movement. As you can see, the athletes here, they are starting to feel the fatigue of this weekend. Couple of reps left for our leading ladies, Bounty Storm in lane 1. And there you have it. They are on to their next round of buy-ins. And then they'll move into the 3 rounds of snatches and then pullovers. The leaders here putting on a dominant performance. I think it's going to be very hard for any of these teams to try to catch them. And that's what great chemistry can do when you put it with a fit team. And just off your screens, we're seeing a couple of ladies just absolutely struggling right now with those clean and jerks. Just getting it over her head there, waiting for the call that she's got control, and then they drop it down. As I said before, they need control on the opposite shoulder, otherwise there will be a no rep. And that was a clean one. You got Mary there. All the skill, wisdom, and strength. She's been around for some time, but a great coach, great athlete, and a great mentor to a lot of athletes. And they are currently in second. And that is lane number 3. NCC. And here we have it. Lane 3 and lane 2 busy battling it out for that second and third spot. Pure Fitness 1. And Northcliffe CrossFit. Northcliffe CrossFit in the lead by about 1 or 2 reps at the moment. Let's see how many reps. So 11 rep lead at the moment over our ladies in lane 2. That is Pure Fitness 1. onto the pullovers. The first of 3. 6 of them. And onto those mirrored snatches. So if you are athlete 1, you're lifting with your left hand. Athlete 2 needs to lift with the right hand. Lockout at the top. Both of the dumbbell heads need to touch the floor. And the battle thus far has been an exciting one. As I mentioned earlier on, we spoke to Hannes, and Hannes said this is probably one of the strongest fields ever to be fielded here at the battle. And there she is, Mary Jamieson. Choosing to go with the reverse grip. So that technique is a lot better used when it's only a single rep that you need to do. If you're looking to do multiple reps, I would definitely not do the reverse grip. And Mary there definitely needs to get a nice little kip at the moment. And back to our leaders here. Snatching their way to victory. They are healthily in the lead at the moment. Bounty Storm. In lane number 2, we have Pure Fitness 1. They're in their next round of station 3. Remember, there are 4 stations that they have to complete. Only a couple of minutes left, yeah? 6:20 on the clock. And you can see those pullovers getting really difficult for these athletes. You can see just in the background there, lane 1, struggling to get over. And I love how all us CrossFitters, when we're tired, our go-to is put some chalk on the hands, make things better. I think that is FSB Forever Young on your screens at the moment. Back to our leaders with 1 rep remaining. They get it done. And off they go to their final buy-in. And then they're moving on to those thrusters. There's some great technique there. Look how she gets nice and low on the drop. Getting those hips through. So when you're at the top of that bar, you want to push your hips. So when you're on the top in the locked out position, in that locked out dip position, you want to push your hips off the bar so that your hips are further away from the bar so that you get that rotation momentum to get around the bar. And a lot of athletes just kind of drop straight down and they actually lose their momentum, and that's why they come off the bar. Whereas if you watch her, what she was doing there, pushed her hips away from the bar, caused that rotational momentum, and over the bar she went. And that is some great technique used for the pullover. See some of our ladies still on those sandbag cleans, worm cleans, clean and jerks. That is BST, old not cold. And then next to them, ghetto goats. But back to our leaders. They're moving into their first section of thrusters. Remember, it is an axle bar. And that axle bar for our Masters division is 20 kgs. They move on. They move into the section of 20. So they've completed 10. They're going to do another 10 now for that 20. Northcliffe CrossFit. Oh, sorry, Pure Fitness. Pure Fitness moving into their final buy-in. Pure Fitness wants to hang on to that silver. I don't know if they'll have enough time to try and catch the ladies in lane 1. Pure Fitness desperately hanging on to their second place at the moment. Beautifully synced there. Sync at the bottom, sync at the top for those air squats. And our Masters ladies in lane number 1. Bounty Storm are just walking away right now. They don't need to do anything drastic. They can take their time. They don't even need to complete this workout, as they are about 30 reps ahead. Yes, that is correct. They are 30 reps ahead right now. Oh my word, those tired legs. So here's another interesting one as well. If the athlete in the middle touches the athlete in front or behind, or the athlete at the back touches the one in the middle, that is a no rep as well. So they've got to be careful for small little things like that, as well as making sure that they sync. And onto that final set of thrusters with only 20 seconds left. They don't even need to do it, to be honest. They are definitely your battle champions. And time, they were 5 reps short, but they are your battle champions here at Monte Casino. And what a powerhouse of a team. They went out with a lead and they finished with that lead. Great stuff by Bounty Storm in lane number 1, and then in second place Pure Fitness 1. And I can only assume unofficially Northcliffe CrossFit walked away with the bronze medal here in the Masters division. Don't go anywhere. Next up we have the Open, the one we've all been waiting for. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and then of course hit the bell notification. We're catching you in just a bit.